Hey everybody, it's Kevin Clark. I am the CEO and the co-founder of Plan Confidence Corporation, and we're starting something new this year. Every Friday, we're going to do 401k Fridays, and at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, when the market's closed, we're going to release a little video getting you information on exactly what to do with your 401k plans, getting you information on what's going on in the markets, getting you information that you need to know to better manage your retirement assets. We're going to get real loud about this year too. Our mission and our vision. Hey, there's 100 million Americans out there right now that you have to invest your own money in your own employer retirements plan. And we want to work with as many of you as we possibly can. And we want you to get the advice from an advisor you're choosing. So if you're working with a financial advisor, tell them to check out planconfidence.com. If you're not, come to us. We'll find you an advisor. Click that start now button on there. But our vision is to be the premier financial firm providing advice and management to any 401k participant through an advisor of your choosing. So welcome to the first ever 401k Friday, and let's jump right into it and take a look. Right now, all the statistics I'm going to be quoting is coming from the Washington Post, an article that came out on December 31st, yesterday, and with the stats and the statistics that we're going to look at. But the stock market hit all-time highs. All the markets that we have out there hit all-time highs. Life is good if you've been investing this year, right? Whoa. This is a look at the S&P 500. As you can see what happened going in from February to March when the coronavirus stuff started to hit, the markets got spooked all the way to March 23rd. And then from March 23rd, this is the S&P 500 we're looking at, 68% rate of return, to actually close out the year with a 16% return. So from the highs in February, 34% drop to the March 23rd, 68% up. If you just took that ride, you would have hit a 16% rate of return. The Dow Jones, the 30 largest companies in America, with Tesla just being added, was up 7%. So about, just half of that return for the year. But the NASDAQ, the technology heavy NASDAQ, was up 43% when the markets went crazy with buying Zoom and all the work at home stocks and all that. The NASDAQ was up 43% on the year. But this is the ride you would have taken if you just invested in that index. You would have had a freaking roller coaster for the year. So that's how we got to the returns. That's how they're going to be reported in all the record books. But just know, that first quarter was kind of brutal, and you would have had to hang on or have a plan and a strategy in place, such as like what we do at Plan Confidence, to make sure that you write out those ups and downs. Because look at that, at the end of March, man, what a freaking phenomenal opportunity to buy if you had cash on hand to do it. So, but let's take a look. Wall Street is all but ignoring the coronavirus. It's almost as they don't care. They've ignored the elections. Record high unemployment. As I speak right now, we got 20 million Americans, unfortunately, out of work and collecting unemployment benefits. That's higher than the Great Recession in 2008. And the stock market's just plowing forward. So we'll see if we can keep this momentum going into 2021. Obviously, time will tell. There's an old saying on Wall Street, so goes January, so goes the market. But for some positive news, interest rates are going to remain low forever. The Fed has already made that pretty clear. Free money from the government is being printed all the time. So we've got a lot of money coming flooding in to the actual markets itself, which is going to help prop up the stock market, even with bad economic news or bad news on Main Street is not affecting Wall Street right now. And the consensus going in with all the economists right now is that there's going to be a dramatic recovery come in the later of 2021 when we fully reopen. Now I'm in South Florida. I don't think we ever closed, but I guess some of you guys up north and out west, you guys are a lot stricter than we are. So we've got a lot of stuff going into the new year. Just want to get you caught up on what happened in 2020. Thank God that year is behind us. But that's the market returns. S&P up 16, even though it was down 34. Dow up 7. Nasdaq down 40, or Nasdaq up 43%. Now, with that said, real quick, if you're not familiar with Plan Confidence, what we do is we tell you exactly what to buy and sell within your 401k plan. Even if you were using our strategic advice, which keeps you fully invested in the market, we don't raise cash. It's not our technical one. you were coming off a market year of a 30% high, then a 30% low, and then, you know, 68% up. If you didn't rebalance, you're not getting these returns at all because you got hurt bad when you didn't rebalance at year end or the beginning of last year to lock in those profits. You lost a tremendous amount of them in that 34%. And when you didn't rebalance in April 1st on a quarterly rebalance schedule, you didn't take money out of the bonds, put them into stocks to fully participate in that. If you were following the instructions within our Plan Confidence advice modules, this would have been one hell of a year for you. You'd be feeling really, really good about yourself. So fingers crossed, we'll see what 2021 brings. But you know, we'll talk about that in the next section here. But this is what happened in 2020. Adios 2020. Glad to see you. GTFO. Let's move on to 2021. Okay, Plan Confidence announcement. If you are using our strategic models, you're going to get quarterly rebalance instructions on Monday, January 4th. You'll be told exactly what to buy and sell within your portfolio to rebalance as we rebalance on the major quarters. So we're rebalancing the January 1st one. Obviously, the markets are closed today. Then we got the weekend. So Monday, January 4th will be the first time that the market's open that you could rebalance. So look for those at 9 a.m. Eastern time to either, you know, activate your push notification, or you'll get the email telling you to log in and check out the new recommendations. If you are using any of our models, new future recommendations are going into change. So money that has not hit the plan yet. So the money that's going in with your next paycheck, you're going to have to change that to either 2 or 3 different allocations. I don't want to put them out now, but come Monday at 9 a.m., you know, you'll get that email telling you exactly what to buy and sell on that. If you're using our semi-tactical models, there's no rebalance changes as of this point because nothing is triggering a rebalance. So take a look. Monday, January 4th, 9 a.m. Eastern time, new recommendations are going out for all the models on the future and quarterly rebalance instructions on our strategic allocations. Okay, finally, I just want to do a quick book review. We've got January 1st is today. I was out at the beach on Siesta Key this morning jogging, and there were a lot of people on the beach jogging. Why? New Year resolution time. So with that, I'm going to do a quick book review. If you haven't read Atomic Habits, I read this book probably a couple months ago by James Clear. Atomic Habits by James Clear. One of the best-selling New York Times best-selling books over the past year or so. Good book, very quick read. It goes through 4 different laws, and the whole concept is tiny little changes that you make now can make a huge difference in the future. So, you know, if you want to kind of give yourself the extra added oomph, give yourself some motivation, you know, kind of read some of the psychology behind setting goals, setting resolutions, things of that nature, check out this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. 4 laws. You just got to follow 4 laws, but the book goes into the scientific reasoning behind the laws, practical strategies, and actual personal stories from the author to kind of solidify, you know, the reasons why you want to be making these tiny changes. So check that out. Hopefully that's going to help you guys keep your goals. I've got goals myself, personal and business goals. So it's great to read this book and then a couple other books that I'm reading right now too, which I'll share in the near future. But if it's Friday, tune into 401k Fridays. Please like and share this with your advisor, tag your advisor in the comment section, and share this to your Facebook profile as well too. We're trying to help 100 million Americans. We've got some super exciting news I don't think I'm legally obligated to talk about yet, coming up very soon within the first 2 weeks of January with Plan Confidence, so stay tuned with that. But if it's Friday at 4, it's 401k Fridays with your cousin Kevin, and with that, I'm going to say peace, Happy New Year.